Harald Sohlberg spent much of his life wandering through Norway's mountains and small towns, searching for landscapes that felt both real and otherworldly. He believed nature held a quiet, spiritual power, a force that could steady a wounded heart, yet unsettle it at the same time. In Main Road in Røros, a simple street stretches forward beneath a cold sky. The wooden houses stand still, their walls touched by faint, icy light. Sohlberg lived in Røros for years, drawn to its loneliness, its silence, its sense of time standing still. This painting feels like the beginning of a journey inward, as if the road is leading him deeper into himself. In Fisherman's Cottage, 1906, a row of tall, dark trees rises in the foreground, quiet, vertical shadows standing guard. Behind them, at the very end of the tree line, a bright white house appears, its walls glowing softly as if touched by the last light of day. The house feels distant, almost hidden, a solitary shelter glimpsed through silence, held gently by the surrounding forest. Sohlberg often painted solitude, not as emptiness, but as a place where the soul could rest and listen. In night, the church at Røros, the church does not shine brightly. It rises quietly from the darkness, its pale walls softly catching the faint, cool light of the night sky. The village around it rests in deep shadow, the houses barely visible, as if the whole town is holding its breath. Sohlberg painted this during a time of personal struggle. He felt distant from society, yet deeply anchored to the land around him. Here, the church becomes a symbol, not of brilliant faith, but of quiet endurance, a steady presence in a world dim, cold, and uncertain. In summer night, darkness has fallen, yet the world is not asleep. The lake glows with a deep blue stillness, its surface so calm it feels like time has paused upon it. Rocks and shoreline shapes appear sharpened, almost awake, as if the night itself is breathing softly. Sohlberg loved these luminous northern nights when the boundary between light and shadow grows thin and the world becomes strangely intimate, not frightening, but quietly alive. Through these landscapes, we begin to see Sohlberg himself, a quiet, searching soul drawn to places where silence speaks and the world feels both distant and deeply alive. He did not paint nature as scenery. He painted it as a state of being, a mirror for the emotions we rarely show the world. In each of these scenes, Sohlberg found an inner life he could not express in words, a calm that is mysterious, a stillness that feels awake. And perhaps that is why his paintings stay with us. They remind us that even in isolation, there is beauty. In stillness, there is depth. And in the quiet spaces of the world and of ourselves, something luminous is always waiting to be seen.